Gsat students. This is your revision time, a program put together by the Ministry of Education just for you. We are here to help you revise for your exams coming up in another few weeks. I am Karen Goburn, your guide for today. Before we get into our revision session, we need to take a break. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We're here in studio with Raquel Ranger-Cowan, our math specialist for this session. Welcome, Raquel.
Thank you.
Our first question comes to us from a student in Clarendon, and it asks, when is it important to put a 0 in the answer when one divides numbers like 612 divided by 6?
Now, students, we're going to be illustrating with some base 10 pieces. So the example that was read, 612 divided by 6, will be represented with, and I have here what represents 100, what represents 10, and what represents units or ones. So 612 is represented by 6 of the hundreds, 1 of the tens, and 2 of the units. Now, students, what you need to understand is that division can either be the fair share model or the partition model. We're going to be illustrating using the fair share model. So, our 612 will be shared equally among 6 groups. Now let us look at our 600 first. I have 600s, and I can share it equally among 6, with each person getting 100. Let us illustrate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, which means when 600 is divided equally into 6 groups, each group will have 100. Now let us look at our 110. 110 as is cannot be equally divided among 6 groups. So what we're going to be doing is trading 1 of the tens for 10 units. So our 110 was traded for 10 units, and now we have a total of 12 units. Now we are going to be sharing our 12 units equally into 6 groups. So we will put 1 here, 1 there, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and another 1 there. But we still have some more, so let us continue sharing. Another 1 there, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 there. Therefore, when 612 is equally divided into 6 groups, each group will get 102. Now let us illustrate with the working out. We have our 612 to be equally divided by 6. When 600 is equally divided into 6 groups, each group gets 100, which means we would have used a total of 600 with a remainder of 12. We show our remainder of 12 by subtracting 600 from 612. Now we have 110 and 2 units. As was illustrated, no group could get a set of 10 and hence we traded. To show that no group gets a set of 10, we indicate with the 0. Having traded, we shared 12 units equally among 6 groups. Therefore, each group would get 2 units. And we show that there are a total of 12 units that was shared. 12 from 12 leaves 0.
Our next question, coming in from a student living in St. Anne. What determines whether we round up or down when given a problem like, what is 5 2/3 rounded to the nearest whole number?
Now students, what you need to remember is that rounding off is giving an approximate value. The number in question, 5 2/3, let me just write that. Is the number that is required to be rounded off to the nearest whole number. We have here a part or portion of a number line. Students, we need to remember that before 5, we have other whole numbers beginning with 0. For example, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And after 6, we have other whole numbers such as 7, 8, 9, and so on. Let us look at the space between 5 and 6. We need to indicate where 2/3 will lie. We will divide the space between 5 and 6 into 3 equal parts. We have divided the space between 5 and 6 into 3 equal parts. Therefore, this is a third of that space, this is another third, and this is also another third. Which means 5 1/3 would lie here, 5 2/3 would lie about there. Our number in question is 5 2/3. Now, when we look at where 5 2/3 lie in relation to the whole numbers 5 and 6, we realize that 5 2/3 is closer to the 6. Therefore, when 5 2/3 is rounded to the nearest whole number, our answer is 6. So remember, students, if the fractional part of the number which is in question is a half or more, we round up to the next whole number. If it is less than a half, then we round down to the whole number.